Hi everybody from TechnoLost and welcome to the dedicated focus on the gaming capabilities of the LG Optimus G. First of all, I want to thank our friend at Global World Mobile for this Optimus G we have for our tests. Well, let's just start the first game of the set, which is Pitch Buggy Blades. You should already know this game, which was originally made for showcase the Tegra 3 hardware platform. Later on it was ported on every other hardware platform. Now, just let me show you that I've set the graphic details to the maximum level. Okay, so let's start the game and see how does the Optimus G behave. Just few info. The Optimus G has the APQ 8064 CPU, which is a quad-core S4 Pro family CPU clocked at 1.5 GHz, and it has 2 GB of RAM, and the GPU is the Adreno 320. So it's a very capable hardware platform, and as you can see from this Pitch Buggy Blades, the game is very nice. It's quite smooth, although this game with every mobile device I tried it on always have a little bit of stuttering here and there. I don't know why exactly, but sometimes it just stutter with no exactly. I mean, you don't know why, because if you run this game more and more, every time it starts stuttering in a different place, so you cannot tell if it's the game, if it's the device. Probably it's just the game that for its own reason sometimes starts stuttering. Nevertheless, the game is really enjoyable. No, there's not really big problem. Okay, this was Pitch Buggy Blitz. Now, let's see the next game of the set, which is Mini Motor Racing. In this game, as you maybe already know, we cannot set up anything for what concerns the graphics, but nevertheless the game is really nice and has very nice graphic details. So let's perform a quick race. Select car, truck, and let's go. Here we go. Not a nice start indeed. So, did you see the dust coming from the car in front of me? Usually when there's a kind of effect, the games, doesn't stutter, but it's not definitely smooth as butter. As you can see here with this Optimus G, that's really no kind of problem. LG has done a wonderful job with this Optimus G in optimizing the performance of this device. Although the hardware platform, it's been used on many other devices like Smartphone 3, Nexus 4, and I want to remind you that this Optimus G is nothing but a little bit pump up specs of the Nexus 4. Nevertheless, the Optimus G, as I told you, even if it has the same hardware platform on many other devices, it's a little bit better of devices like, for instance, Smartphone 2 or Nexus 4, or even the quite recent Xperia Z. This Optimus G is really good, has very good performances, and even the display, it's very nice. It's 4.7 inches, it's a True HD Plus IPS display. Very good. Let me show you here we can set up the graphics details, and it's set to the maximum level. So let's start the game. So just playing with this Optimus G, it really seems that the graphical details are very good, but this is maybe just because of the very nice display with wonderful color saturation. I mean, it should be the same kind of display of the Nexus 4, nevertheless it has a way better color calibration than the color calibration of the Nexus 4 indeed. So it's really a pleasure to use the Optimus G for gaming, as well as for watching movie, of course, and picture and so on. And as I told you, the performance of this APQ 8064 together with the Adreno 320 and the 2GB RAM are really, you know, well used into this Optimus G. Okay, this was Shine Runner. Let's go on with the other one. Let's try now a very, you know, hardware demanding game, which is Real Racing 3. On every recent device I could try Real Racing 3, the game is not completely smooth. I mean, at least Android devices, the game is not completely smooth. Here and there, sometimes there's a little bit of stuttering. The game is not perfectly fluid, perfectly smooth. But let's see, what about this Optimus G? Let's perform a quick race. Okay, Suzuka. The game seems to be quite smooth. Here you maybe you didn't notice that there was a little bit of stuttering. The game was not perfectly smooth. This is something I could find on any other device I could try this Real Racing 3 on, like the Nexus 10 or the Nexus 4 or the I mean even the Xperia Z, the Xperia V. The game is really hardware demanding, so this is nothing new, definitely. Nevertheless, the game is really enjoyable. This is not a big problem. I mean, the rest of the game is really fluid, smooth, and very nice, because the graphic details are very high, as well as the effect and the texture quality. So this is the Optimus G running Real Racing 3. Okay, so I guess we can go on, because as you can see, there's really no problem in running this game on the Optimus G. Let's close this lap. Eighth position. Really bad. Sorry guys. Okay, this was Real Racing 3. Now let's see the next one, which is that trigger. Here we can set up the graphic details, and I will show you in a few seconds that the graphic details have already been set to the maximum level. And here we go. High graphic details. Okay, let's start the mission. I won't get tired of telling you that this Optimus G, it really surprised me. I mean, it has the same hardware platform on many other devices I could try. It has the same display of the Nexus 4. Nevertheless, I don't know why, don't ask me, but the display is really wonderful, color calibrated, and the hardware platform is really good. It has very good performance. Maybe it's better than other devices I could try with the same hardware platform. Don't get me wrong, I've not been paid by LG, but this is what I could find with this Optimus G. Just to give you an idea, look how fluid and smooth it is. It's really incredible. I mean, other devices are very smooth and fast and fluid with this game, but nothing like this. This is really incredible. Okay, this is the water drop effect. And this was that trigger. So it seems like LG has done a wonderful job with this Optimus G, really. Let's get to the next game, which is Dead Zone, Shadowgun Dead Zone. This is version 2.0, so we'll have new map and new weapon. Let's hope that my Wi-Fi connection is not that bad as usual. Takes a little bit to load. Okay. And let's start a quick death match. The device, it's a little bit, you know, it's warm, definitely not hot, and it's nothing, you know, unusual with the recent device using this hardware platform. Even considering that the back of this Optimus G, sorry, it's made of glass, so nothing strange. Okay, let's spawn into the game. You see the graphic, it's really nice. The details are very high, the game is smooth, and the colors are brilliant. Maybe the camera won't, you know, will make justice to this very good display of this Optimus G. Oh, okay. One thing I want you to notice that this Optimus G, as well as the Nexus 4, doesn't have any power output from the micro USB port, which means that we cannot use the USB host capabilities on this Optimus G, which means that we cannot directly connect any USB gamepad. This is really a pity, because games like this Shadowgun or even Dead Trigger, or a game I will show you in a few minutes, which is Virtua Tennis, or directly support the USB gamepads. So it's really a pity not being able to use them. Okay, this was the Shadowgun Dead Zone 2.0. So, as I told you, the last game of the set is the Virtua Tennis, and this game does perfectly support USB gamepad, so it's really a pity. I mean, you could even unlock the device, get root privilege, and then, you know, use some other third-party app that will let you use you know, the PS3 gamepad via Bluetooth, but it's really a pity. I mean, I'm not completely sure that we could use the the PS3 gamepad, because if I'm not wrong, the first step you have to perform in order to connect the PS3 gamepad is to directly connect it via the USB cable. Or maybe we could skip that step using a PC. So now let's start this set. Okay, so as you can see, no problem at all. The game has good graphic, it's nice, it's really enjoyable, and it's perfectly smooth with this Optimus G. We even have haptic feedback when we perform a very strong shot. Oops. Seems like there's no way to make a point. Okay, no. Olé. Sorry guys, the tennis is one of my favorite sports. So maybe it's better if I stop playing here, or we'll go all night long. Okay, this was virtual tennis on the Optimus G. So for what concerns this dedicated focus on the gaming capabilities of the Optimus G, that's all. What's more, thanks for watching and bye from TechnoLost.